That vape is not great for me. I don't like that vape. I'm going to go to the store and complain about that vape. That vape's fucking me up, dude. Still can't get live reads on Rumble, but I think I have an indoor to getting that fixed. I have an email I have to send. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. You know, I did touch on this briefly when we were discussing this yesterday. That infuriating email I got from a representative of Rumble. Oh, I've drafted one. I drafted it last night when I got off the air. And being the responsible person I am, I didn't send it. I put it in my drafts folder. I sent the entire email to Royce, being responsible because it involves our company. And I said, just letting you know, this is the email I'm going to send. Didn't send it yet. It's in my drafts, but what do you think? And I went in today and I talked to Royce and he goes, send it. I don't give a fuck. Send your email. I don't give a fuck. Fuck these niggas. Like Royce has had it. Royce is still angry enough for all the shit that's happened in the past few weeks that he's like, yeah, go for it. I'm like, all right. I'm just letting you know, like, I wanted to let you know that I wasn't being drunk Mersh at 3 a.m. I crafted an email. Let me tell you something. I crafted an email back to Rumble, and it's going to be a doozy. But being responsible, I was like, Royce will be pissed about it. I'll at least run past it. I sent past it. He goes, yeah, I briefly looked at it. It seems straight. Send it. Send it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Like, he's now at the fuck. Like, Royce is now at the Mersh level of fuck them. And I'm like, oh, I can do this? Great. We're not going to send the email out. We didn't hit 500. When I hit 500, I'll send the email out. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, when we hit 500, we'll send that email out. Ding, 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 ding. 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 Ding 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 ding. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. What am I going to do? I'm going to keep dick teasing this thing? No, this email needs to be sent. It's going to be a weird day tomorrow. It's definitely going to be a weird fucking day tomorrow. I did it. I did it, or as the Italians say, irregardless. I might have just started a war. Now again, down the road, should these things become an issue, again, probably can't talk about these things for a while. But I promise you someday, and anyone who's followed me for long enough that knows the struggles I've done and the times where I've withheld shit, I always come back with it later. It may take a while for you guys to ever see what the fuck I just said or what the fuck was said to me. But I can promise you, that was the hardest, that was the most I've struggled in years, clicking the send button on an email. I even ran most of that email past Royce, and Royce was like, do what you gotta do what you feel, nigga. Again, going back to, without getting into specifics, the scenario that started all of this, that we will all know about in time, was a situation that turned Royce into yelling at me and then finding out that he had been duped. And as I easily predicted, I'm like, I'll wait. I'm not going to send this. I'll run it past Royce first. And I talked to Royce today and I said, I sent you the thing. I want to send that email. I want to escalate this. And Royce straight up was just like, at this point, man, I can't, you could tell he wasn't thrilled about it, but it was one of those where it's like, you have been clearly motherfucked. I can't get in the way of this, right? Like, Spartan existence, hope this doesn't cause a rift. By the way, you meant to say a rift, but no. As it was discussed today, it was conveyed to me, in essence, that it would be the kind of scenario where Royce getting in the way of me expressing how I feel after this last fiasco, it would be like if some guy tried to grab his wife's ass at a bar and he beat the shit out of the guy, right? Like, it's one of those where I would just go, hey, do you, homie? You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things where, as a man to another man, he went, you fucking send whatever you want. Like, at this point, you have a grievance. Clearly you've been aggrieved. And I would love to say, let's let cooler heads prevail. But I'm sitting like this. This was a genuine moment of Royce going, I'm sitting this one out. Normally I'd step in and say, hey, let's not get crazy. But it's one of those things where it's a situation, like, again, like, it'd be a situation where if somebody grabbed his wife's ass at a bar and he started pummeling the guy, I'd be going, hey, I would love to get him to not beat your friend up, but this was pretty fucking egregious, and I don't know what to tell you. Like, I can't tell my friend to not kill your friend. You put me in a position where normally if it had been something where you just made an offhand comment to her or something, I could have been like, hey, bro, let it go. Come on. No need to get crazy about it. But this was one of those business equivalent of grabbing a bitch's ass where you go, you grab Marie's ass. Hey, Godspeed to you, buddy. Yeah, I'm not pulling him off of you. He's big and strong. He'll just beat me up too. So, like, you're going to have to deal with that. You have to deal with the fucking... You're going to have to deal with the consequences of your fucking actions, I suppose. Who said it? I want to Devil Sunburn. Read the email. now I'm invested. Devil Sunbird, a guy that, by the way, I love you. You've been around. You've been watching the show forever. Doesn't even have a blue, yellow, gold, nothing badge. Devil Sunburn, a guy that's never given me $1. Why would I give you shit? I'm grateful for people that tune into the show every night that are just here. Cool. I'm sure I've made 3 cents off of fucking portably chargeable solar fucking generators or whatever, the Patriot generator shit. That's fine. But why would I ruin the final season of Game of Thrones for you fucking broke faggot loser that doesn't give me any money? Like, that doesn't even make sense. I'd sooner do it for Social Observer. He gives me money and annoys the fuck out of me and has a better chance than you do. Oh, we got the Years Local sub. That's cool. What was that show? That's Revenge of the Sis. We're on Nightwave, faggot. This isn't ROTC drama. This is Nightwave drama. Get it together. See, Lucas gets a great point. Look, without Rumble, I would have never known I could heat my home with clay pots. This website sucks so much fucking dick, dude. It sucks so much fucking dick. Oh, let's go right Adonis Paul. I'm going to go play video games or do something, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to go have StarCraft 2 crash my fucking computer. Which apparently someday people are going to hear this email, but it's not going to be for the cheap faggots tonight. I sent the email. I'm not going to tell you what it said, but it was a doozy. Words were said like torturous interference. Lines were drawn. It might get weird. Who knows? Find out tomorrow at 4 p.m. if Revenge of the Sis is still on the front page. They started putting us back on the front page when certain people started being really contrite and reconciliatory. And then I just threw and I didn't want, literally, I wanted to send this email, by the way, today when I got into the studio, talked to Royce and verified, like, I put it in the drafts folder and I sent it to Royce first on Discord. And I was like, let me know what you think. And then I got there and I was like, what do you think? And he's like, send it, dude. That's you and him. That's between y'all. That's you and the company. I'm like, all right. I'm sending this fucking email. I was going to go to send it. Oh, that's me. He's talking about me. Okay. Oh, because we're raiding him. I'm Canadian, remember? So we went to start the show today. And we looked at Rumble's front page, which we always do to see if they're being dicks. Because they were being dicks to us for a little while there. When certain people were mad at me. When I was dead to certain people. And then all of a sudden we were back on the front page today. And I was about to click send before the show started. And then Roy's like, all right, we're going counting it down. 3, 2, 1. We'll start the music. Boom, boom, boom. And then he looked at me, like took the headphone off and he was like, we're on the front page today. And I was like, we have Alan Covert from Grandma's Boy on. Like, we got to be good boys today. So I just didn't send it. It's been sent tonight. Let's find out if we're on the front page tomorrow. Let's see if we start getting treated differently. Let's get started. Like, let's see where this goes. Because honestly, like, I think I have been massively shittily mistreated by a fucking publicly traded company. And I genuinely am starting to be convinced that attempts were made to interfere with my business by that company. I'm annoyed. I'm streaming right now on the platform that company owns, Rumble. I'm not happy with them. I'm going to make what I feel known. Because it's pretty shitty. Do I ever rep as being the guy that's mean and yells and talks about what's wrong? And yeah, yeah, I talk out of school. I'm pretty, whatever. But I've never done anything. Oh, God, someday we'll read that email. Guys, take care of you all. I love you. We're going to go watch the internet. Well, I'm going to go watch I'm going to go watch video games. You're going to watch Adonis Paul. Fuck off, eh?